customer service. Coming to you from the south side of Nantucket, where a little mini nor'easter went by. Left us about a 1 to 3 foot groundswell, kind of a stiff offshore breeze here from the north. And that's cold air that came in, but it's not going to last that long. Low temperature 31 in northern New York and northern Maine on a Wednesday morning here in mid to late June. Calendar turns summer now, and we're going to have more of a typical summertime pattern, it looks like, finally, with more of a Bermuda high-pressure system setting up after this one goes by. Meantime, sort of an easterly wind and maybe a sloppy waist-high groundswell for our Thursday and Friday. And then it looks like some actual summertime weather with the southwest wind and temperatures getting back into the 80s. Should warm the water up again. We had a cooling effect in the last couple of weeks, so we went back down to the 50s. Now we're going to come back up to near 70 at the south-facing shore. And it also means not much waves. We've got this little groundswell that's going to dissipate. And then it looks like with the southwesterly flow dominating for this weekend and into early next week, it would be the south-facing shores here on the south side of Nantucket, south side of Rhode Island. But that comes with an onshore wind, so it's not very helpful. Maybe good for some kiteboarding action in the southwesterly winds early next week. Is there any potential? Well, it is hurricane season, and I did promise a hurricane season forecast. Back when it started getting warmer in most of the nation, it was still snowing and cold in parts of Minnesota and Arkansas back in April and May. And I saw a lot of the cold air records being broken from years like 1954 and 1944, and even a couple of from the mid-30s. And all those seasons were big hurricane seasons. The correlation is, if you get cold air coming down into the middle of the country and producing troughs in the Mississippi River Valley, a dip in the jet stream, that almost implies that you have a fairly strong southwestern Atlantic high pressure system, and the current of upper level winds can steer tropical cyclones from the Bahamas up and along the east coast, hopefully just far enough offshore but we don't get a direct hit. But there are some alarming correlations. 1954 keeps coming up. I keep seeing breaking cold air records from 54, and then we broke warm air records from 54 when that first heat wave came in just after the Memorial Day snowstorm. And also some of that heat rivaled 1879. So I look back at the hurricane season of 1879. There was a major hurricane that hit southeastern New England. So it looks like it's going to be an active hurricane season. Fortunately for now, we're not having any hurricanes, so we're going to have to watch that. You know, you want the hurricanes to get formed and come by, but not a direct hit. I think we're going to have both coming by and perhaps a direct hit this year. Meantime, enjoy the beginning of summer on boardliving.com from Cisco Beach. Don't tell anybody where we are. You would never guess by looking around here. Good day, Bruce. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Opening day of the season for you.
Yeah.